Hey guys, let's talk XRP today. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark. For those of you that do not know, thank you for finding my YouTube channel. If you have not done so by now, please subscribe. We do talk XRP each and every single day, as well as all your favorite cryptos out here in the space. And what we're going to be talking about is the whole Blackrock ETF. Denial, rejection, whatever you want to call it. I personally don't want to get down that road too much, because if there's a way for Blackrock to make money in a institutional offering of XRP, despite what we've seen, I think it may be just a little bit of a head fake coming out from the major news media. All right, so we'll kind of digest all that, and I'll talk about it a little deeper as we get going. Okay, so welcome back. Like I said, guys, hit that like button. Please subscribe down below if you have not already done so, and keep in mind that none of this is financial advice. Also, as we're following along, I do want to talk about one of the exchanges I am affiliated with. If you are not using an exchange, or if you are looking to make a switch, BITUNIX is out there. Okay, I do have a link down below in the description, where over 100,000 of USDT is awaiting you within the benefits of signing up using my link. There's over 3 million global users, spot and leverage trading on BITUNIX, one of my favorite platforms out there in the space. Just started trading on it too, and I really love the interface. A couple things about it is there's tons of exchanges out there, a lot of selections. So if you are looking for a switch out there and you want to do your trading on BITUNIX, that link will be down below, and it'll take you right over to that sign up page where you can get started today and enjoy those sign up perks. Okay. But as we get into it a little deeper here, we have to talk about XRP and this price prediction, because now all of it seems to be resting on this Blackrock XRP ETF. Now, for my kind of crypto trading and doing, I'm not a big fan of the ETFs, okay? I've talked to you about this numerous of times, but basically, I don't like bringing all the institutions. I know about the capital inflows, all that good stuff, but if there's a way to keep crypto, and I know XRP might be in its own category when it comes down to this stuff, it's more transactional and dealing with the settlements out there globally. But when it relates to kind of just crypto as a whole, I don't want to open up that door for market manipulation for large hedge funds, institutions to kind of just dabble into another direction, okay? And for us watching this, if you are watching this video, probably don't have to explain more than what I'm talking about, because you are a seasoned trader, you know what to do, and you don't really need an XRP ETF, okay? So simply put, that's kind of where I'm at, all right? But as we dive into the XRP chart a little bit more, one thing worth noting is Bitcoin and Ethereum pressing highs, 4,300 and almost 120,000 today for Bitcoin at one point. They're up on the day, slightly up. They are kind of on their way back down, but on a day where all the altcoins are kind of into the red, was worth noting for me, seeing where they're all headed. But XRP still third in market cap, trading at $3.18. Hard to kind of overlook the last 7 days and 30 days respectively, where XRP reached a $3.61 price level. Okay, so that being said, very bullish on XRP, what they're bringing to the table. And I want to get into this right now, because as we all know about the Blackrock ETF and the monstrosity that they are with a financial institution, basically controlling the world. All right, and it's funny if you do watch those old videos where you see Larry Fink saying, well, we're not really excited about the prospects of cryptocurrency, yada, yada, yada. And then next thing you know, numerous videos or sources everywhere where he's basically giving interviews saying why crypto is the next thing, best next thing since sliced bread. And there you go. Now BlackRock's firmly involved with the world of cryptocurrency. Okay. So looking at this, let's talk about it, because right now an analyst is still eyeing a rally to $6 after spotting a falling wedge breakout after the MVRV creates a golden cross signal. Okay, so for this analysis, I will pull up the trading view. We'll take a look at the charts, and you can kind of see what we're talking about. If we want to look at the daily, chart looks good. Okay, not financial advice. Never tell you guys to buy or sell crypto. I know we're on a little bit of a downtrend, but on the daily candles, you still have to like how we are trading above these moving averages. And I have these little blue lines here representing some of the zones that I am concerned with whenever I'm looking at XRP. Probably have to extend those a little bit, because we are a little bit deeper down into August even. But this was just for the month of July, what I was looking at. We basically had consolidation in some form or fashion since December of 2024. I know we had an explosion. We had some kind of peaks along the way, but for the most part, XRP has been firmly trading along the range of about $2.20 all the way up to that $2.75 range. And then everything above that is just kind of house money, in my personal opinion. Okay. because the rest of the market is lagging. XRP is doing well, kind of outperforming the rest of the crypto world. We're mimicking the same kind of macro trends where if the market's up, XRP's up, all that good stuff. But for the most part, they have been very amplified in terms of what they've had when they do pump. You can see right here, most notably in July, this gain that we did have. This is representative of a substantial, 65% roughly in just a 19-day period. Okay, so that's how fast crypto can move. Like I was talking about though, guys, for me and what I'm doing, pretty much playing on house money because XRP has been doing exceedingly well. We were buying XRP under $1, under $2, okay? And then now after XRP has firmly found itself kind of with support above $3, it's going to be here to stay, and it's going to take a lot, in my opinion, a very strong macro headwind to kind of result us in trading below $3. And when I'm not talking about $2.98, I'm talking about like $2.50, $2.40, okay? And if that happens, then all bets are off. We probably have a little bit bigger of a problem, okay? But the golden cross right now, after we've seen it last year, that did trigger a 6x. That what we've seen from the price action. Now, the Blackrock denial for plans for that spot XRP ETF, an analyst out there still calling for that rally to $6. Okay, so despite all these setbacks, we're going to talk about it because right now, as we look into the MVRV, that's something where you look into Ollie charts and his analysis. This is something that we did see before. As we had a golden cross, the price soared by more than 600%. So that's a 6x that XRP did last time this did occur. Not saying that XRP is going to 6x from here. Who knows? Maybe it will. I don't have that crystal ball, but I'm just sharing with you guys kind of my thoughts on the matter that despite this setback, this transitory move by BlackRock denying that XRP ETF, there is a lot of room for upside, okay? Now, this is something as we get into it, the fact that this is kind of the observation of a falling wedge, okay, on the 3-day chart, this is a sign of a bullish reversal being close to happening, okay? So if the wedge does play out like it's expected to, it is very possible that the price may get to $6, okay? And every time that XRP has completed this wedge, a breakout happened every single time, okay? So that's kind of what we're looking at as we do see a falling wedge. You can kind of see it right here. I don't really use technical analysis as my end all be all. I always tell you guys that because this is something where you can zoom in, zoom out, you can pan the chart, you can manipulate it kind of to illustrate the whatever kind of technical pattern you want to sell a narrative on. And I don't really quite frankly do that. If it's staring us dead in the face and we can see it with our own eyes, sure. But I'm not going to manipulate the chart so that a falling wedge looks more pronounced than it actually is, okay? It's either there or it's not, okay? But still, if this is the case, this is a very positive sign for XRP. If we do see signs of a rally being exhausted, this is something where you could see another 6x if we do have that breakout that does ensue shortly after, okay? But more so, I do want to get into BlackRock, okay? That's kind of what we came here to talk about, saying that they have no current plans to launch an XRP ETF. This is a comment there from Nate Gerasi, saying that BlackRock immediately called him out, says no plans at this time to launch our spot XRP ETF. In my opinion, this will be looked back as a mistake. We will see. Now, this is something where I don't think this is food for thought, but I don't think this is going to be the last time we hear about a BlackRock XRP ETF, right? There's tons of competition. There's tons of other financial institutions bringing XRP ETFs, trying to bring them to the fold. BlackRock's not going to sit this one out, okay? I think that, after the SEC litigation and within Ripple is officially ended, there's really no reason not from a regulatory standpoint, okay? But nonetheless, despite all this news, we are seeing the whales take notice, and that's kind of where we have seen over the last 48 hours, okay? Whales have purchased more than 50 million XRP tokens. So not just retail, not just us, it's also the whales. And I always say, follow the whales, follow the money. And that's kind of where we're going to end up finding ourselves in better trades more times than not. Okay. Long on XRP, believe in the tech, really want to see them get implemented. If we do get that fraction of the SWIFT banking system, look out. Okay. But as it stands today, guys, XRP is still third in market cap. It's a great time to be an XRP holder. Pretty much loving the fact that we are fairly comfortable above $3. Okay, even when the markets are kind of shifting gears, we're seeing some negative sentiment, maybe some selling pressure. It's nothing substantial where I can tell you guys that, yes, we do have pullbacks, we do have corrections. You can see it on the charts for yourselves. but it's nothing where it's extremely volatile, where one day we're, you know, up 20%, the next day we're down 30. So it is kind of a little bit of a safe haven right now above $3. And as it relates to me and what I'm doing, I'm a long-term holder. I've always thought XRP with a $10 plus mindset. That's always been kind of my mindset within my holdings, and nothing's really happened to kind of take me off of that. So that's kind of where I stand today. All right. But as we get out of here, I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Thank you for watching for a couple minutes. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do so down below. And also feel free to get started trading on BITUNIX if you have not already signed up. That link is down below in the description. Make the switch today. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.